हेलो बच्चों, टुडे आई विल स्टार्ट एक्सरसाइज 3.2 in the chapter pair of linear equation in two variables. In the last exercise I have explained the graphical solution of the equations. Now I will discuss the nature of the solution. Nature of the solution. Nature of the solution means without solving the equation, which type of solution the given equation will give. This how to observe, this I will explain now. Your standard equations were in the form a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. This was to be equation 1, and it was a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. This was equation 2. In your questions you have to assume equation 1 and 2 like this. Equations would be in this form. Now you have to obtain the quantity, calculate the quantity a1 upon a2. You will get some values a1 upon a2 and calculate b1 upon b2 and you calculate c1 upon c2. a1 upon a2 means the division of the coefficients of x, a1 upon a2. Similarly coefficients of y and similarly constant term. The equation should be in this format only. If question is not given, suppose equation sometimes had been given like this, 3x plus y is equal to 7 like this. Now you have to shift this 7 this side, 3x plus y minus 7 is equal to 0. This is the proper format. First convert the equation in this format if it is not given, then obtain these quantities. When you will calculate three quantities, there would be some numerical values. Then you have to check three conditions. First is if a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, means these two quantities coming different, whether numerically coming different or change of sign. Suppose it is coming 2, it is coming minus 2, then they are also not equal to each other. If this is holding, this condition is following, then you will conclude unique solution. Unique solution means there would be one set of x and y which will satisfy the equation, and graph of these equations would be like this, intersecting lines. I am drawing the diagram, lines would be intersecting, this is the important point. And you know, two straight lines intersect each other at only one point. Wherever they will intersect, point would be only one point of intersection. That's why it is called the unique solution. Second condition is a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. If all the three quantities coming equal, when you will calculate these three, just observing the values of a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2, you will have to conclude which condition is following. If this condition is following, then you will conclude infinite many solution. Infinite many solution. Now what is the meaning of infinite many solutions? Both the lines would be coincide each other. When you will draw the graph of the lines, they will coincide each other. Suppose you have plotted one points of the equation 1 like this, drawn the line, and other points you are getting here, doesn't matter, but lines would coincide each other. Now the third condition is that is a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2. This is no solution. No solution means line would be parallel, and parallel line never intersect each other, just like railway track. Both rail tracks never meet each other. In the same manner, if you draw the parallel lines, they will never intersect each other. This is the case of no solution. When the line will never intersect, it means you will never get a solution. That's why no solution. Now in this equation you will have to find whether, suppose you are just matching these two, not equal to each other and you conclude this would be wrong. First you have to observe whether they are equal to each other, a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, then it should not be equal to c1 upon c2, means these two be equal and this c1 upon c2 should be different. These are the three conditions and graphical solution this one, when the you can conclude whether which type of solution would be there. Now when you have calculated or obtained the nature of the solution, then obtain the solution. For the purpose of obtaining solution, simply you have to draw the graph of the given equation, and whatever the condition, if they are matching each other, then that would be the answer. That is, this type of point would be the solution point. Now I am giving some examples. Suppose condition equation has been given 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0 and 7x plus 6y minus 9 is equal to 0. If you are going to calculate the condition, a1 upon a2 is how much? That is 5 by 7. b1 upon b2 is equal to 4 upon 6 and c1 upon c2 is equal to 8 upon 9 minus 9. All the different, but whether c is different you will not observe. First you have to observe whether these are two are equal or not equal. This is 5 by 7, this is minus 4 upon 6. This will be rather cancelled. 2 2s are 4, 2 3 are 6, minus 2 by 3, but these two not matching, means you are following the first condition, a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. No need to go for c1 upon c2. If this is coming, it does mean unique solution. When you will draw the graph of these lines, you will get such type of equations. And take another example, that is 9x plus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0 and 18x plus 6y plus 24 is equal to 0. Now calculate a1 upon a2. 9 upon 18, this will be cancelled and become 1 upon 2, 9 to the 18. b1 upon b2 is equal to 3 upon 6, this is also 1 upon 2, 3 1 ja, 3 2 ja 6, and c1 upon c2, that is equal to 12 upon 24, this will also be cancelled and you will get 1 upon 2. Now in this case what you are getting, a1 upon a2 1 by 2, c1 upon c2 1 by 2, b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2 also 1 by 2. It means all the three expressions, a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. This is matching the second condition. If this is following, you will write infinite many solutions. When you will draw these lines, the line would be like this. Point may be different on the graph paper. When you will draw these lines, suppose you are getting 2 points here and here for certain lines, and next line you are getting points here and here. Doesn't matter, when you will draw the lines, they will coincide each other. This is the case of second case. And matching, if matching the third, there is no solution, line would be parallel. Wherever they will be drawn in the graph paper, the lines would be parallel. This is the whole concept of the exercise 2.4. Simply you have to apply the process and check whether the conditions, which condition is following and which type of solution you are getting. Now some language questions have been given. First form the equation, then check whether unique or not. If they are unique, then you have to find the solution. For finding the solution, you will have to draw the graph and obtain the answer. I am going to discuss question number 5. Just reading the question 5, and you can go through the pick of the questions which I send you. Read the question and watch again the video. Read the question from there. Question is saying half of the perimeter of a rectangular garden. There is a rectangular garden like this. Then actually length and breadth have to be calculated. Then you will insert a line here. Let the length be x and breadth be y. Now the perimeter is calculated 2x plus y. P is equal to. Question is saying half the perimeter. Perimeter is 2x plus y. When you will do half of this, this will become only x plus y. Rectangular garden whose length is 4 more than breadth. Length and breadth condition has been given in length and breadth, and perimeter is 36. When you will read the question, then get the proper format. Perimeter has been given, half of the perimeter was given, it does mean x plus y has been given 36. Now you can write the equation x plus y minus 36 in the standard format, and length is 4 more than breadth. Length 4 more than breadth, it means length is, when length will be equal to 4 more than, when you will add 4 to the breadth, this you will get the length. This is according to the question, whatever saying, this I have shown. Length is 4 more, when you will add 4 to the width, you will get length. Now arrange the equation. Now arrange the equation in proper format. This would be x minus y minus 4 is equal to 0. Now you will have to insert one line comparing the given equation with the standard equation. Just I am writing, you mention it. Comparing the given equations or equation 1 and 2 with a standard equation. We have what we are having, just simply write a1 upon a2. a1 upon a2 means 1 upon 1, its value is coming 1. b1 upon b2, when you will calculate, that is coming 1 upon minus 1, that is coming minus 1. c1 upon c2, that is coming 4 upon minus 4, that is equal to minus 1. You will calculate all the three, but first you will compare these two. a1 upon a2 is 1, b1 upon b2 is minus 1. So what you are concluding from above? a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. This implies that system has unique solution. Now the system is having unique solution. Now you will have to draw the graph of the equations and obtain the solution. This is the work for you. I am not doing here because graphical solution you can draw properly on your graph paper, and I have explained it in the previous exercise. Now this is the whole concept, and exercise, your homework today would be exercise 3.2. It is simple exercise, no difficult concept, just understand what I have explained and follow the chapter. Thank you.